Number 6, and the last one, is celebrate your small successes on the way and let go of mistakes. Well, sometimes it's really easy to celebrate the successes, but not let go of the mistakes, right? So make sure that that is equally as important. You know, when something good happens, take a moment to celebrate that win. Let your family know, let people know around you so that you can keep focusing and know that you're having those successes. You got to have small steps in order to get to the big goal. So every time one of those small steps is achieved, give yourself something. I love the idea of not just, you know, taking things away from yourself, but giving yourself something. So I'm all about positive reinforcement. I know that works with my children. I know it works with me. So for me, one of the things that I'll do is, remember when I talked to you about creating a checklist, right? That was number 4. Well, what I do is when I have 2 weeks straight of checking off and doing everything I'm supposed to on a checklist, that's when I go get my mani-pedi, because I love going to get my mani-pedi, but I'm not going to allow myself to do it till I've gone consistently for 2 weeks. If I messed up one day, then I got to go one day more until I get to go do that positive reinforcement. Maybe for you, after the first 30 days, if you've gone all in and you've done what you're supposed to do, you go give yourself a massage, or you take a day off of work, or whatever it is. Maybe if you're working on your marriage and one of the small successes is that you guys were reading in that devotion together every single day for 30 days, then maybe you guys go celebrate by having a really nice steak dinner together. So whatever it is, celebrate those successes along the way. And I love positive reinforcement because I find that it keeps me going when I know there's some kind of reward, some kind of carrot hanging at the end. And guess what? At the end of 90 days, make it a big carrot, guys. Make it something good. For some of you, that might be going to do something fun or buying a fabulous pair of shoes. For some of you, it's just going to be seeing that number in the bank, right? Right now, as I'm working towards my goal, it's a number in the bank. So make sure you also that you're not wallowing when you make a mistake. That if you go a couple days and you're not following through, then instead of just throwing it to the side and saying, oh, it's not for me, or it must not be for me, or it's not in the cards, or forget it, I'll always be fat, whatever it is, don't do that. Pick yourself back up, get started again. It's 90 days. You will be able to get there. You will be able to achieve it. Give yourself the pep talk that you need. Maybe go onto YouTube and find a motivational video. Maybe come right here to my blog, BlairCritch.com. Find a video that speaks to you and get back on track. Go back to your vision board. It's the whole reason you have it, right? On those days where you don't feel like working, you don't feel like doing what you're supposed to, get back on it and get busy. Visit that goal sheet, visit that vision board, and get focused again. Do not wallow in that space. Instead, start back next into action the very next day. I love this Jim Rohn quote, and I'll end with it today. For things to change, you have to change. For things to change, you have to change, by Jim Rohn. I love that one. So take these 6 success tips and strategies. I call them 6 successful strategies for your quarter. Break up your year into a quarter. Do these 6 steps, because if you can really take yourself and break up these 6 things and truly do them, okay, practice what you preach, do them, you will see success. I know it's one of the things that I always work on is doing exactly what I tell you to do, making sure that I'm doing it. And I can tell you that when I do these 6 steps in a quarter, I see the 90-day success that I want.